neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
You know, it's funny. I always knew Mrs. Daniels painted, but I never realised she was this good.
And me either. And this is just one of her rejects. Well, she's having an exhibition, and it didn't make the grade.
I don't know why. I think it's great. I mean, look at the composition and the brushwork. The colours are so subtle.
It sounds as if you know what you're talking about. You a painter too.
No, I just did art appreciation at school last year, that's all.
Maybe you could teach me some of the lingo. It'll help with my sales pitch.
Well, I think this one will sell itself. I'd love to have it.
Sold. I didn't know being an art dealer was going to be so easy. Will I wrap it up, or do you want to wear it home?
I said I loved it. I didn't say I'd take it.
There I go again, jumping the wrong way. One of my very few bad habits.
Henry, what's the lowest price you'd let it go for?
Now you're making it hard for me. I know you want it, but I have to be fair to Mrs. Daniels too, don't I?
Yeah, of course.
But I reckon she'd want it to go to a good home, so I'll knock $10 off. You can have it for 40.
Well, thanks, Henry, but I really can't afford it. Oh, well.
Jane, don't go. There's got to be a way around this. I know, what about your grandmother? Maybe she'd buy it for you.
No. She's got financial problems at the moment.
Still worth a try, isn't it?
Maybe. Although she did have an unexpected windfall today.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Oh, it's no use. You'll never be able to persuade her.
Want to bet? I could sell fridges to Eskimos. I was hoping good taste might run in the family. I mean, it's obvious you have an eye for beauty. Still, it takes one to know one, as they say. This is an original oil. Do you know how much they're paying for original oils these days?
Well, I have a reasonable idea, of course. How much?
Hundreds of dollars. Thousands sometimes.
Really? Then why do you want only $50 for this one?
As you know, Mrs. Daniels is having a big exhibition in a few weeks.
Yes, so they tell me.
Well, I'm giving you the opportunity to buy a classic early Daniels for practically nothing. Now, this is the time to buy. She'll be even more famous in a few weeks, and people will pay heaps for her work.
Then why isn't this one in the exhibition?
It's just an old one, I think. She probably got tired of it.
Oh, I see. Probably one of the discards from her garage, is it?
Well, she probably doesn't want to exhibit it because it's from her early period, and well, artists feel that as they grow and become more confident, they develop a style. Experts say usually their early work turns out to be the best.
Do be quiet, Jane. You sound like a textbook. How do I know that Mrs. Daniels gave you permission to sell? I mean, for all I know, you could have stolen this.
Mrs. Mangle, look at this face. Now, would I do that?
That's just what I intend to find out.
Scott? Well, Scott, sorry to disturb you, but could you go down to the garage and get me the box of paintings, please? Those that I'm going to show.
Yeah, okay, just as soon as I finish this page.
Jim Robinson. Yes, Mrs. Mangle. Who did you want to speak to?
You, actually. I just thought you should know that Henry Mitchell is here, trying to sell me one of Mrs. Daniels' paintings.
Is he now? Well, he's quick off the mark. We only gave him the job late this afternoon.
Oh? He has your permission, then?
Yeah, of course. But those are paintings that Helen doesn't want to show at her exhibition.
I see. Flogging off the discards to the neighbours. I think that's slightly insulting, Mr. Robinson.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Mrs. Mangle. Those discards, as you call them, could be worth a lot of money. I tried to talk Helen out of letting them go so cheaply.
You sound very confident.
I am. This exhibition is getting a lot of interest from artists and critics. I think that Helen could do very well out of it.
I see. Well, thank you for clearing that up for me, Mr. Robinson. Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Mangle.
Jim, you are dreadful, stirring her up like that.
I know the old girl likes a bargain, and I think she'll be getting one.
You're just prejudiced. Some of those paintings are downright embarrassing. I knew I should have painted over them.
Well, even the early ones have got a certain something about them.
Yes, lots of enthusiasm and no skill.
Gran, don't be so hard on yourself. Other people can see their value, even if you don't.
Of course they can. I think Henry will sell them all easily.
Well, should you have let him flog them so cheaply, Gran?
I'll be happy if I cover the cost of the canvas.
All right. I'll give you $30 for it.
Sorry, Mrs. Mangle, but I don't think I can let you have it for that.
Suit yourself.
I don't mind a bit of bargaining, but this is ridiculous.
Well, it's all it's worth to me, so take it or leave it.
Oh, please, Nan, I will pay you back.
Well, it doesn't exactly brighten up the room, does it? I mean, it's just a little dreary old church, isn't it? And the colours, well, they don't really match the couch, do they? So we'll forget it, shall we?
Righto, I'll tell you what. I'll cut my profit to the bone and you can have it for 30.
Profit indeed. One would think you'd painted the picture yourself. Everything you make is profit.
Now, don't you believe it, Mrs. Mangle? There's a lot more to this selling business than meets the eye. First, I have to find the right person for the right picture.
Do you want your money or not?
You drive a hard bargain, Mrs. Mangle.
Thank you, Nan. You wait, you'll grow to love this painting just as much as I do.
Absolutely. You're a wily woman, Mrs. Mangle. This certainly is a shrewd investment.
Well, I suppose I should learn to live with it. Because, like it or not, it's mine now.
How have you been?
Good, actually. Since when have you been interested in my health?
Don't give me that. Anyway, where are you off to?
Coffee shop, if you must know.
Well, just hold it 2 secs and I'll come with you. I just have to put the box of paintings inside for
Don't
Gran.
bother hurrying. I think it'd be better if I went on my own.
What's that?
Don't want to get your new girlfriend jealous, do we?
But that is Sue Parker you're talking about. She's not my girlfriend.
Really? Someone ought to tell her that. She seemed pretty sure of herself the other day.
Charlene, how can you say that?
Well, it's none of my business anyway. If you want to hang around with a dropkick like Sue Parker, it's your business.
Here we go. Why won't you listen to me anymore?
Because I'd be better if I never had in the first place.
How can you say that? We had such a good thing going and you know it. I wanted us to get back together, but I don't know what to do now. I've said I am sorry.
It's easy. But it doesn't fix anything, does it? It's not going to get me my job back.
Don't give me that. All right, I wrote those articles, but I wish I never had. But you can't blame me for losing your job.
I can and I do.
Face it, Charlene. You lost your job because you lost your temper.
Only because you wrote those lies about me and my family. It's Raffles, Scott.
Don't worry, I will. I mean, who in their right mind would want a girlfriend like you anyway?
Dinner will be 5 minutes. Why don't you stop and have a glass of wine with me?
No, I can't. I have to finish this.
Well, come on. 5 minutes won't hurt. You got to stop for dinner.
No thanks, Jim, and I won't be stopping for dinner either at this rate. I don't know what my problem is. This is starting to look more like Lucy's finger painting than an exhibition piece.
Looks fine to me.
Shading's all wrong. Doesn't seem to balance. Perhaps if I made it a little more dense, what do you think?
I think you're nervous. If you don't stop and take a break shortly, you end up wrecking the whole thing.
Well, of course I'm nervous. Who wouldn't be?
A few butterflies I'll buy, but you're wound up like a clock.
But I've never had an exhibition as big as this before. How I allowed them to talk me into it, I'll never know.
Here.
Thank you. You know, this time, I'm going to be up there with some very experienced artists. Some of them are known all over the world.
Well, they wouldn't have invited you to exhibit if they didn't have a high regard for your work.
Yes, but it's the comparison that terrifies me. Oh, dear. What a selfish creature I am. I was absolutely no help at all to Gerard before his exhibition.
You think about him a lot, don't you? It's not too late, you know.
Yes, it is. I'm not going to rock that boat again, not for anyone. I'll just concentrate on my art. Nobody can interfere with that.
I knew it was there somewhere. You should do very nicely, don't you think?
Where did you get that? I've never seen it before.
Oh, it's been packed away in the shed ever since we moved in here. I always knew it would come in handy. It used to have a picture of Len's mother in it.
It's a bit ornate, don't you think? Now, I think this painting needs a very simple frame.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Jane. I've already paid $30 for it. I don't intend throwing away good money after bad.
Well, I don't expect you to spend any more money, Nan.
Oh, after all that, it's too small.
What I was going to say was, since you bought the painting, I'll buy the frame.
Now, young lady, that's quite enough extravagance for one day. Waste not, want not. No, I'll just trim a few inches off it, here and there, where it doesn't matter.
I don't know what it is, but we see each other again and in 10 seconds flat, pow, we're off again.
It's like me and Mum, really, isn't it?
Oh, I'm a drag. You should have told me to shut up. Hey, I was really sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah. I just wish we hadn't have still been fighting when he died. But never would have happened. We always fought. Seems as though I should be more upset or something. I don't know.
Sure. Hey, I bet Daff and Des miss you.
Yeah, not as much as I miss them.
And what's it like living with your mother?
That's all right. She just never lets me out of her sight, that's all. She wants to know where I'm going, who I'm going to be with, what time I'm going to be home. Frankly, it's driving me up the wall. She didn't even want me to go to the orientation day this morning.
Orientation day? I didn't think you were going to uni anymore.
Well, I'm not, but I still wanted to go. It's probably the closest thing I'll ever get to studying there.
Mike, don't give up. You never know what might happen.
It doesn't matter now, does it? If I'm going to look after Mum, I'm going to have to get a full-time job. Hello, Daphne's Coffee Shop. Mike speaking. Oh, hi, Mum. Yeah, we're keeping the shop open for about another hour. Well, I'll be home as quick as I can, okay? Mum, he's only a puppy. Yeah, all right, well, I'll see what I can do when I get home. I'll make him a pen or something. Yeah, okay. See ya.
What's wrong?
Bouncer's got in trouble with Mum again.
Well, what does she expect? He's only a puppy.
You know, when Lucy gave him back to me, I was really pleased. But Mum hates him.
What's he done this time?
Got into the house and chewed the leg of one of the tables.
He's a little terror, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. I might have to get rid of him, I think.
Well, why should you? Hey, you shouldn't have to give up everything just for your mother's benefit.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes it seems easier than arguing with her about everything.
Boy, life sure isn't too exciting for you and me at the moment, is it?
No. Well, I can't really do anything about Mum, but I'm sure you can do something about Scott if you really want to.
Okay, I promise I'll try. Now you cheer up. Everything will work out. You'll see.
No, Dad, I just don't understand women. They are totally unreasonable.
You've been talking to Charlene again.
She wants everything her own way.
Scott, you've been in a flap about Charlene for weeks now. It's not on. You're too young for this sort of thing. A couple of girlfriends down the track and you'd have forgotten all about her.
Dad, how can you say that?
Easy. It takes time to find the right girl. You've got a few to sort through yet.
You just don't understand, do you? I am not interested in other girls, and I never really will be.
We'll see. Get the sour cream for me.
Scott, is there another box of paintings in the garage?
No, Henry took the other ones. You said he could.
Well, he's taken the wrong one. If you brought out the rejects.
Well, Gran, that's all there was. It's not my fault. Someone else must have taken them.
I did. I wasn't thinking. I had to move the box and I put the car away. It was in the way.
Oh, so Henry has all my paintings for the exhibition. Thousands of dollars worth.
We'll just have to pray that he hasn't sold any yet.
Oh, come on, Mike, what do you say? It's the perfect place to sell paintings.
Look, mate, if it was my shop, I'd say, yeah, fine, no worries, but it's not. So you're going to have to ask Daphne, okay?
She wouldn't mind. It'd be good for business.
Whose, yours or hers?
Everyone's. We'll all be winners, mate. We can't go wrong, I know. Look, we can hang them up around the walls. We'll put prices on them. I mean, absolutely everyone's doing that at the moment.
Henry, just hold it for a minute, will you?
Get a load of that. Instant class. Exactly what this joint needs.
Look, they're really nice paintings, but...
Remind you of anybody, Simon?
Yeah, me, when I'm desperate for a dollar.
The number's on the wall. Give her a call if you're so enthusiastic about it.
Good idea. I'm glad I thought of it.
Now, is there anything else I can get you?
No, thanks, mate. We're right. Look, I'm sorry about this. I haven't got anything smaller.
That's all right. I'll just get some change out of the back.
Hey, Ken, come here for a sec. They're not bad. Not bad at all, really. I reckon we can make a killing with these when we get to the States next week.
Maybe you're right. The Yanks could really love them. They're into Australian stuff at the moment.
We could probably get them for next to Nick's too.
Try it on, see what he says.
Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. It's 70,
82.
be home.
Are these yours, mate? They're quite good. A bit rough around the edges, of course.
Do you reckon? I'm surprised you'd say that. They're original Helen Daniels, actually. You've probably heard of the big exhibition she's having. This is from her early period. Personally, I think it's the best stuff she's done.
Look, I don't know about that, mate, but I'll do you a favour and give you 5 for the lot.
5? You've got to be kidding. I've already sold one by it.
Look, okay, I'll make it 5.5 big ones.
Big ones. You mean $550?
Look, it's an opening offer, okay?
Listen, you appear to be a discerning gentleman. These are original oils. Works of art. They're great. Look at them. Aren't they great? Now, are you going to let this chance slip through your fingers? Are you going to let your friend here take the prize from right under your nose?
Righto, pal. You talked me into it. 600.
I knew you were a man of vision. 600 from the gentleman in the blue suit. Do I hear any advance on 6?
Look, I'm with him. Okay, 650.
I have 650. Any advance on 650?
Oh, Mr. Robinson, No, he's not. He went down the coffee shop to try and sell some of Mrs. Daniels' paintings. Why?
Oh, do you know if he sold any yet?
Well, he didn't say. Looked pretty pleased with himself. You know what Henry's like when he gets the bit between his teeth.
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
Well, good night, fellas. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, sure.
See you, mate.
See you again. Let me get the door for you. What a night! What a coup! What a salesman!
Just calm down, Henry.
Calm
all right?
down? I've just sold $680 worth of paintings without even trying. Mike, I think I've just seen the future of the commercial world. Henry Mitchell, art dealer extraordinaire.
Yeah, nice going, mate.
I'll say, Mrs. Daniels isn't going to believe this.
I just want to know if you've bought any of my paintings from Henry.
Well, yes, of course. I'm a well-known local patron of the arts, Mrs. Daniels, so I decided to ignore the expense. I found this lovely old frame in the shed, but I'm afraid it doesn't quite fit, you see? It seems a pity to waste it, so I'm going to chop off a few inches here. and-
You do no such thing. Don't you dare touch it.
Mrs. Daniels, please control yourself. Really, I'm surprised. I bought the painting, it's mine, and I'll do what I like with it.
Oh, thank God I found you. Come on, Henry's got a whole box of the paintings out at the coffee shop.
But Nell has the painting of the church.
Mrs. Mangle can wait, come on.
I'll be back. But if you take scissors to that painting, I'll take them to you.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Ta.
You're lucky Mum's not here. She hasn't forgiven you yet either.
Yeah, well, I didn't come to see you, Mother. I came to see you.
I'm glad.
I suppose Dad told you about the fiasco with the painting, did he?
Well, not really. I just gathered Henry's in trouble again.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Henry's fault anyway. I didn't come to talk about that.
So why did you then?
Charlene, I'm just sick and tired of us fighting. We're only wasting our time, and I think we belong together, not apart. I know it was dumb of me to write that stuff, and I realised that it was my fault that you lost your job, and I am sorry about
It's okay,
that.
Scott. You don't have to say anything else.
Geez, I'm a genius. I can't remember when I felt this good.
Yeah, well, that's great, Henry, but could you hurry up and finish your milkshake, please? I've got to close up in a minute.
Mrs. Daniels,
Henry?
what do you know? Just the woman I wanted to see.
Henry, have you sold any more of those paintings?
Anymore. Mike, did you hear that? You happen to be looking at the salesman of the year. I got rid of the lot. You've only just missed the blokes that bought them, actually.
Really? How much did they pay you for them?
680 big ones all up. Isn't that terrific?
Yes, that's fabulous, Henry. Just fabulous. Well, I don't have to worry anymore. No pictures, no exhibition.